All right, Iris, thank you. Well, we all know by now that the most vulnerable group to get COVID-19 is the elderly or those with the underlying health conditions. But what if you're in your prime and health is your life? What if you do all the right things and then you still get it? Well, one Valley fitness trainer says he knows now that nobody is immune. Fitness isn't just a hobby for David Kanyinda, it's his career. He trains 6 days a week, drinks 2 gallons of water a day, and eats mostly clean.
I take 2 or 3 showers a day. I walk around with hand sanitizer in my pocket. Wash my hands.
Maybe that's why catching the coronavirus was the furthest thing from his mind.
I wasn't worried about the COVID-19 because I had never had the flu in general. And all I needed to do was just keep on doing what I was doing. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
It all started 2 weeks ago.
I started having chills. And so I started vomiting. And after I took a nap, I just thought it was food poisoning at first.
Saturday came around and he felt fine, but Sunday is when everything changed.
I couldn't eat and I couldn't drink water. To get up to go throw up, took everything out of me.
His brother and dad, both doctors on the East Coast, urging him to get to a hospital right away. By Monday, he took a COVID-19 test, but that's when things really took a turn.
I had a 104-degree fever. One night reached to 105. I hadn't eaten at that point for since Friday.
He says he was on the floor gasping for air, and that's when he thought those were his final moments.
Tuesday night was where I was getting ready to just call my family members and, as many friends as possible and let them know that it was it, that I was done.
By Wednesday, it was confirmed he had caught the coronavirus.
It didn't hit me that I had COVID-19. Just because it couldn't happen to somebody as healthy and as careful as me.
No one else in his tight-knit group has it, so how did he get it? He still doesn't know, but fortunately the people he did come in contact with have tested negative for the virus. So what now? Well, doctors told him it has to run its course.
Thanks to my lungs being so healthy that I could recover at home and I can, just drink water, kind of monitor if things get worse.
But recovery hasn't been easy.
Even just standing, trying to walk around takes a lot out of me.
He's been in isolation since he left the hospital, and doctors said once all his symptoms subside, he'll wait 3 days and then get tested again to see if he's in the clear. He's seen those packed hiking trails, and he has this message for those not heeding warnings from our health officials.
This is not worth it. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth going out and being around a lot of people because I thought I was untouchable. I would tell people I never caught the flu. I would share hand sanitizer with people that was in my pocket. I thought I would be the last one to get it. But here I am, 25 pounds down and, having dealt with some of the hardest things physically I think I've ever dealt with.
Now, he's also self-employed, and he said his finances have obviously taken a huge hit. He has no clients right now, but he says he is not focused on that right now. Right now, Justin, he just wants to get better and come back from this. It was interesting, Justin, I've known him for a little while now, and when he said it was the hardest thing physically he's ever had to do, I said, well, you lift and fitness is your life. So for you to say this is the hardest thing you've ever had to deal with really shocked me.